before we go to the updates of the provincial local government, we would like to share to you regarding our weather updates. No, as we have seen and noticed, we have been experiencing a rainy season tayo tata, and 2 days ago we have experienced, hindi naman siya masyadong malakas ang impact dito sa Kalinga, but the provincial local government, in collaboration with the different agencies, have prepared for any disastrous impact of tropical depression Dindo. And at this point, Apo, we're still preparing for the rainy seasons, ika nga, kasi we all know that ang Kalinga is a landlocked, and we are all experiencing the rain-induced landslide niya kung kunada. And itong mga identified flood risk areas natin, we are closely monitoring the water level of the Chico line. So at this point, ang weather update natin so far, this is as of 11 a.m. Yung low pressure area natin is estimated based on all available data at 260 kilometers east and southeast of Davao City. So malayo siya, but then again, like I said, nararamdaman pa rin natin ang impact ng rainy season sa atin. And if you have noticed yesterday, at around 5 p.m., we have experienced moderate to heavy rain showers over Kalinga. Fortunately, Apo, we haven't monitored naman untoward incidents like yung mga common natin pag tag-ulan, no? Vehicular accidents, yan, involving single motor, ganun. And we haven't had monitored any flash floods yet. But just the same, the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council, in collaboration and coordination with our local DRMOs, are closely monitoring Apo, and then we are providing updates and reports to the Office of the Civil Defense. And speaking of Office of the Civil Defense, they are very helpful sa ngayon, no? Considering the fact that meron tayong crisis regarding this COVID-19 pandemic. And matter of fact, we just had conducted our second day session of the Executive Incident Command System Training. The Incident Command System Training, Apo, is provided by the Office of the Civil Defense to train our local chief of executives and our head of offices to understand what is the Incident Command System. And to give you a rough background of the Incident Command System, ito Apo usaran tayo tapno ma-organized nga iti ko tayo ti chain of command tayo in terms of handling disaster. Kita po ito COVID-19 pandemic tayo nga ito there's been established unified command, yeah? OCD being the head of the region, and trickled down all the way to provincial level and the municipal level. And this ICS helps the government, not only the government, but also yung mga gagamit like private organizations, to ensure cost-effective and strategic execution of plans. Kaya dito yung provide the OCD nga training for our local chief executives and head of offices is to help our local government unit to handle multi-hazards like COVID-19, simultaneously experiencing yung mga typhoon or flood or even earthquake or even man-made disasters. So having that said, thank you very much for the Office of the Civil Defense for providing such training. And again, while waiting for our guest today, let me provide you the nang nangyari iti local government tayo, kasi lang the governor in action, so to speak. Yeah? And to start, before we start with the update again, let me just take this opportunity to say hello to all listeners of the Isang Guni sa ating gobernador. Agyaman tayo Apo iti anos yung dumdumngag iti daytoy nga programa ket Itultuloy tayo apo nga dumngeg. And also you are you know, we appreciate your feedback. You can send all your questions and feedback to the Facebook page, and we will try to answer all your queries. Yeah. And again, let me take this opportunity to thank all the frontliners, always ready and unselfishly rendering their time to render duty hours sa mga control points natin, sa border control checkpoints. Yeah? And also to our uniformed men who always ready to assist our provincial local government in providing their responders, and if we needed some security, they're always there. And not only that, to our medical team as well. Laging nandyan, no? Sa mga nurses natin, medical staff who are on duty right now. And yung mga nagpapahinga. And also yung mga local constituents natin who are always praying for all the responders natin or frontliners natin na naka-duty ngayon. Sabi nga ni Governor dati, disaster is everybody's business. So, kailangan natin po makialam tayo. And again, recently, the chairman of the PDRMC and also the chairperson of the Provincial Interagency Task Force recently conducted a meeting with all the head of the departments, and the governor emphasized the importance of empowering all the barangay local government units of the city as well as the municipalities to implement and help execute yung minimum health protocols natin. And of course, to oversee, dapat the minimum health standards natin or protocols natin are implemented or executed within the protocols and the barangay level, barangay community plays a very important role, and the governor himself adamantly reiterated the importance and the role of the barangay community natin, barangay leaders natin, to ensure that our barangay constituents observe the minimum health standards, especially right now, though we are again facing this COVID-19 pandemic. The governor also ensures that coordination and collaboration is the key to a successful implementation of these activities. So they na-discuss the Monday when they had their MANCOM meeting. The governor also reminded the body that all LGUs can, realign the budgetary requirements natin to ensure that these COVID-19 activities are implemented according to the protocols. And of course, the mga agencies natin within the Provincial Interagency Task Force, like the PNP and the LTFRB, or the Land Transportation Franchising Regulatory Board, to address the emerging concerns natin on adalat tagamin mo digiti unauthorized colorum vans natin that are transporting or fetching our locally stranded individuals or our OFs. It's not bad to help in times of this COVID-19 pandemic, but we have to ensure that we are observing the protocols that has been issued by the local government. This is not for the local government itself, but this is to safeguard our community, our local community at that. So the AAPO and the Kalinga Police Provincial Office, headed by our provincial director, the Police Colonel Davy Vicente Limbong, also reminded individuals to secure travel authority 3 days before the scheduled travel. Katimbaga na po that the medical clearance certificate is needed for the travel authority to be issued. Titiksan kayo baga tayo apo over the radio and over social media that we have to secure our medical certificate clearance before we can claim our travel authority. And the Kalinga Provincial Police Office, headed by, again, our PD, Police Colonel David Limbong, is always open to assist the public in issuing the travel authority. And before we go on, let's acknowledge the presence of our guest for today, ni Ma'am Arlene Uyando, the head of the PISEDO. Good afternoon, Ma'am Arlene, and welcome to the Isang Guni sa ating gobernador.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, and thank you very much for the invitation.
Yes, ma'am. We are happy to have you here, so you can share as well the activities and programs that the PISEDO have to ensure that we are aligned in fighting this COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, time check. It's 12:24. We go on ahead and provide you other feedback regarding the updates from the provincial government. Also, from the our provincial director, Max Mayor Adong, our provincial director for the Department of Interior and Local Government, and reported that to the PIATF, or the Provincial Interagency Task Force, has started their re-inspection, and assessment of isolation. Admittedly, we have had issues with they get the isolation natin, Ma'am Arlene, no? But it's really refreshing to think that on a daily basis makita tayo apo ni Apo Governor and the head of offices, especially with our Planning and Development Office kay Ma'am Flor Buldero, and the other head of offices, members of the PIATF, that they are very, very keen in asking kung ano yung updates ng mga isolations natin, not only for the municipal level but as well as to the provincial level. Kat garutin reiterate ni Sir Max Mayor, our provincial director DILG, dapat dalat continuous assessment and inspection of these isolation facilities, and this is to check also the validity and assess whether these isolation, the cleared isolation units tayo conform with the guidelines of the IATF. And of course, that they comply to the standards, based on the Department of Health standards. And furthermore, this is also to prepare the province as the third batch of the Hatid Tulong program. And at this point kasi, timang magtayo kakailyan like I said earlier, amin nga departments, whether it's a provincial or a national agency, we are in this together. Kasi like I said earlier, LTFRB, kailangan din nila na they have to be very keen in checking, inspecting all these vans traveling out of Kalinga going to other provinces. And when they come back, dapat takot makamot lang ma-regulate because rumor nga they are fetching LSIs and ROFs. And they have to go through the protocol matlaang. And according to the provincial director, Max Mayor, the third batch the Hatid Tulong program of the national government is expected again to arrive this month, month of August. So with that being said, I know for a fact, Ma'am Marlene, that all the members of the PIATF are also preparing for the third batch of the Hatid Tulong LSIs. So the po, and to give further updates regarding the activities that has been done with the provincial local government. We all know that nagsasabay na National Resilience Month in July, as well as we celebrated as well yung Nutrition Month. And we have updates from the Provincial Health Office. Dati naramid na ngayon, Ma'am Marlene, dati activities aligned with the National Resilience Month as well, programs. The Provincial Health Office have conducted a lot of activities to celebrate yung Nutrition Month natin. And some of these are ito yung Nutri Health Mother and Child. And they are very kind enough to give us update regarding yung mga nanalo sa Nutri Health Mother and Child. Ang first place natin is from Rizal. Congratulations, Apo. And the winning piece was the entry number 4. Yeah. Sana mayroon tayong data dito to show you the pero unfortunately we don't have. But again, congratulations to Rizal for winning the first place of the Nutri Healthy Mother and Child. And of course, second place is Pasil for entry number 3. And the third place is from Tanudan for entry number 2. Thank you very much, Apo, the municipalities for attending and sending their entries in observance of the Nutrition Month 2020. Halang na po, dapat iti other activities from the Provincial Health Office like the Nutri Draw and Tell. Ito sa Apo di ko, poster making if I'm, Bing. And again, these are the winners. Third place. For entry number 3 is from Pasil. Second place is again from Rizal, entry number 4. And of course, our first place is from Tanudan, entry number 2. Congratulations, Apo, sa mga winners ng Nutri Draw and Tell. And for the Nutri poster making contest, again, our third place is from Tanudan. Second place from Pasil. And congratulations for the first place. It's Rizal for entry number 4. Meron din naman ito, Nutri Hugot. Nutri Hugot. Ay, kasi sumali kayo dito, ma'am. Ito ba yung if I'm not mistaken, ito yata yung para yung mga hugot lines sa social media, no? But this time, yung theme niya and yung niya is related to nutrition. Yeah, maganda to. So these are the winners, Apo, for the third place we have Tanudan. Second place Tabuk City. First place Balbalan. Talaga adati humuhugot sa Balbalan. Congratulations, Apo, sa Nutri Hugot category. Meron din dito. Talagang kompleto to. Congratulations, PHO. I'm really amazed with the activities that you've done. Dito rin na po, meron na Nutri Spoken Word Poetry. Again, Nutri Spoken Word Poetry. Third place is from Tanudan. Second place from Balbalan. First place again from Rizal. Congratulations, Apo. And then, eto, Nutri TikTok Dance Contest. Parang wala akong nakita sa ganito. It might be good to flash this sana to, no?
Review mo yung Facebook.
Oo nga. Apo, if you wanna see yung mga Nutri TikTok Dance Contest, pa-contest po, Apo, at the Provincial Health Office. Ito, third place natin, Balbalan. Second place from Tanudan. And first place again from Rizal. Congratulations, Apo. And meron pa, Ma'am Marlene, ang daming activities na ito. Ito, Nutri Healthy Picture ni Mami. Dapat sumali ka dito, ma'am. Bakit walang Nutri Healthy Picture ni Daddy? Diba meron dapat din, di ba? Dito yung po, kailan niya, Nutri Healthy Picture ni Mami. Interested ako, Ma'am Marlene, kung ano na ito eh. Ano ang mga criterions na ito eh. Matanong nga si Mama, no? Okay.
Ang criteria niya.
Ano mga criteria ba ito? Dito kakailian, Nutri Healthy Picture ni Mami, third place winner. Entry from Balbalan, entry 1, congratulations. Nutri Healthy Picture ni Mami, second placer, entry of Tabuk City, entry number 4. And of course, the winning piece, entry number 3 from the municipality of Rizal. Congratulations, Apo. And meron pa, mahaba ba ito? Meron pang Nutri BNS contest winner. Ano kaya yung BNS?
Barangay Nutrition Scholar.
Wow!
Ayan.
So, up to the barangay level pala. Congratulations, PHO, ha? This is a good job. Nutri Barangay Nutritious Scholar? Well, Nutrition Scholar.
Nutrition Scholar.
Ito, contest winner. The winner is the entry of Tanudan, Municipality of Tanudan. Congratulations. And of course, Nutri-Song Composition. Meron pa. Paano kaya to? Bahay, kubo. Ito, pwede, parang ganun ba yun? Oh, kasi it talks about, grow foods. Tama ba yun? Ito, Nutri-Song Composition Contest winner is the entry of Balbalan. Po, thank you very much sa lahat ng sumali dito. It only, it's a sign that, a continuous collaboration and coordination amongst sa ating mga intermunicipality and the city up to the provincial local government geared towards, disaster resilient province. And of course, claiming of prizes or certificates will be announced soon. So abangan po natin yan, mga kakailyan na taga-Kalingan. And again, thank you very much for the Provincial Health Office for providing us the results of the winners for your contest. Yeah. And Ma'am Arlene, before we go to other updates regarding the is there anything you want to share to our listeners? Time check po tayo. It's 12:34. Kakailyan, ito yung iti update ni Ma'am Arlene Oyando of the PICEDO. Ma'am Arlene, ano nga pala ang PICEDO?
Provincial Cooperative and Enterprise Development Office. Napalitan yan noong 2017 by virtue of SP resolution. Dahil sa pag-integrate ng livelihood and enterprise projects ng provincial government.
Okay.
So dati puro co-op tayo, ngayon kasali na ang MSMEs, yung mga entrepreneurs, mga enterprises. Parang DTI tayo sa local.
Okay. Now I
So
understand.
kasama natin ang DTI pag tayo nagpapatraining, ganyan.
Ayun po. So Ma'am Arlene, do we have any updates there regarding the activities?
Yung
Mga mangyari sa PICEDO kasi.
For as of this time, may mga nakapag-submit na rin ng mga reports sa CDA. Ano yung update natin? Kasi extended ang reporting period ng cooperative sa CDA dahil dito sa COVID-19. So, hanggang August 3, nung Monday, ang extension ng submission of mandatory reports to CDA. So, mga co-ops, mga ka-co-op, mag-submit na tayo. Kahit late, pwede pa rin para makapag-apply tayo ng Certificate of Compliance issued by the Cooperative Development Authority. So, pwede tayo mag-submit through online. I-scan natin ang hard copies and then submit to the CDA email ad.
Email ad, yeah.
Yes.
The email
After,
ad
yung sa CDA. cdacar.gov.ph
Okay.
yung sa regional office natin. So, dun sila mag-submit. And yung after online submission of your CAPR and your annual audited financial statement. Yun, pwede nating isubmit sa CDA through online and yung hard copies submit natin through courier, LBC, JRS, basta makarating sa regional office.
Okay.
Yan, para makapag-issue sila ng Certificate of Compliance. Kasi kahit naka-online tayo ng submission, kung wala yung hard copies doon, hindi rin nila i-process yung Certificate of Compliance. So may mga nakapag-submit na dito, 20 na. Isang pasil, yun yung pasil MPC, 2 sa Rizal, 16 sa Tabuk, and plus 4 pending submission dahil sa kulang ang pirma ng mga co-ops, and then 1 from Tinglayan. So 24 submitted reports with 4 pending.
Okay.
Yun. So, for our statistics, co-ops natin, we have 82 active, including new, registered. We have 24 issued with non-submission of required reports. We have 22 issued with show cause order, yung mga hindi nakapag-submit. Medyo matagal na. May 36 na dissolve. Ayun, hindi talaga nagko-comply.
When you say dissolved, ma'am, ano to? I mean, as in, wala na sila.
As per assessment of CDA, hindi na sila pwede. And then, one canceled, yun.
Okay.
With a total of 165 co-ops. So, sa total natin, per municipality and city, we have 7 in Balbalan, 1 active. We have 2 in Lubuagan, 1 active. Pasil, we have 4, 2 active. And Pinokpok 7, 1 active. Rizal, 21, 9 active.
9 active. Okay.
Tabuk City, 109 co-ops, 63 active. Tanudan, we have 4 with 3 active. Yun. Yung isa kasi dito, yung Tanudan Municipal Co-op.
Co-op, yeah.
Institutional, na dissolve na siya. Ay na-issuean ng show cause order. Hindi na sila nakakapag-report. Yung Tinglayan, we have 11, 2 active na. Yun lang. And per type of co-op, per municipality, we have in Balbalan, 1 credit, 1 producers, 1 agri, and 4 multipurpose co-op. In Lubuagan, we have 2 multipurpose co-op. In Pasil, we have 2 marketing and 2 multipurpose. In Pinokpok, we have 3 credit, 2 consumers, and 2 multipurpose. In Rizal, we have 2 credit, 6 consumers, 2 marketing, 5 agriculture co-op, and 6 multipurpose. In Tabuk, we have 49 credit co-ops. We have 3 consumers. We have 2 producers, 2 marketing, 22 agri-co-ops, 1 transport co-op, 28 multipurpose, 1 federation, and 1 union. Yung federation, yun yung FEDCO.
Okay.
Federation of Co-ops in the Episcopal Diocese of Northern Luzon. Yun yung federation. And then yung union, yun yung Kalinga Provincial Cooperative Union. In Tanudan, we have 1 credit and 3 multipurpose. Tinglayan, 3 credits, 6 consumers, and 2 multipurpose. So, yun. For total of credit, we have 59. We have consumers 17, producers 3, 6 marketing, 28 agriculture, 1 transport. Ito yung Caltrans-Deco.
Caltrans-Deco, yeah.
Kasi yung isang Nortrans natin, nag-convert na ng multipurpose.
Okay.
And then we have 49 multipurpose co-op, 1 federation, and 1 union for a total of 165 co-ops. Yun.
Okay.
And for our activities, ano yun, yung sa pandemic.
Oo nga, Ma'am Marlene, yeah. Thank you, no? I was about to ask, yeah, for the general public knowledge, in niya ba ti Pesedo or Philippine provincial cooperative
and
enterprise department? Development office niya. So, kasi I've seen you in every PIATF, and thank you for always there, yeah, providing feedback mo kasi ano tayo strategically implement our plans and help out with the planning as well. So, as member of the PISEDO, anya digiti activities tayo, ma'am? I understand nga cooperative tayo, we regulate digiti do mga cooperative, either be credit or producers or farmers. Kasi anya digiti activities tayo to ensure nga we maintain the status to cooperatives tayo, and we can help out with the local government in fighting against COVID-19 na.
Nung sa COVID natin, tumulong tayo with the repacking of goods, and then nag-update tayo through our Pisedo Kalinga FB group ng mga data.
Right.
Doon tayo nakapag-update. And then for the co-ops, maraming tumulong na co-ops kasi ginamit nila yung Cooperative Development Fund nila.
Yeah.
Community Development Fund yun. 3% of their net surplus. Annual yun na na-allocate ng co-ops for them to help their communities. So, yun ang ginamit nila nung COVID pandemic natin. And as of now, meron pa rin mga tumutulong, may mga nag-repack, nagbigay sa mga checkpoints, sa mga barangays nila, yun. Talagang tumulong ang mga co-ops natin.
Yun. Po. Yeah. And dito lang niya, out of nowhere, na-realize ko lang, Ma'am Marlene, niya. So, we are regulating the local cooperatives tayo kasi in terms of licensure kasi ba, in terms of their services offered kasi. So, nagkaroon ba tayo ti issues, Ma'am Marlene, regarding the members, the cooperatives, that they are not getting the ample support that they needed during this COVID-19 pandemic?
Wala naman tayong update regarding that kasi yung mga co-ops na nila ang nagbigay ng assistance sa mga members ng co-ops. From their funds mismo, talagang sila na nagbigay. Walang dumating na reklamo sa atin.
Very good. That's good to know, Ma'am Arlene. Yeah? Ibig sabihin, lahat ng mga kooperatiba natin ngayon is they are actually helping out the local government in providing assistance to the needy or their members. Kasi katulad nung I was watching at the news niya doon sa NCR and other cities nga talagang even in Calamba Laguna earlier today, Channel 7, he was interviewed niya, yung governor nila. And the governor is also encouraging itong mga private sectors nga dati empleados na. Private sectors and cooperatives to do what they can to help out. Kasi etong mga non-government organizations that employees naman as well, if they provide ample support to their employees and members, malesen yung burden mo lang iti local government unit in terms of providing assistance to their constituents. At the same time, instead of the government focusing all their efforts in the non-food and food items distribute, the local government can now then focus on strategizing in how we can fight COVID-19 and prepare for it in the long term period. Quick fix kasi. So thank you very much, Ma'am Arlene, the information you provide mo. And before we continue, ma'am, let me just take this opportunity iwaragawag. Currently kasi, ma'am, the governor and the other members of the PCCI is currently having a meeting. Ito'y Davidson Hotel. This is to answer the queries of Ikalingas, regarding their business, and of course, what is the government doing to support their businesses as well. Itong PCCI po it's the Philippine Chamber of Commerce Kalinga chapter, and this is headed by, or the president is ni Mr. Garinang, and all the local government chief executives natin are there to provide support matlaang. This is actually a good avenue and very prudent and timely, Ma'am Marlene, kasi at this point, admittedly, ang daming naapektuhan businesses, and fortunate for us that we still can awan pa mo skeleton workforce nga na because of the improving state of the province. But again, there are a lot of people who are really impacted with this pandemic. And rest assured, kakailan, that the local government unit is doing their very best to ensure that all the planned activities and against COVID-19 and assistance that they have been planning are implemented according to the protocol. And lahat naman po ay naaabot ng tulong ng gobyerno. Ayan po, Ma'am Marlene. Anything po, Ma'am Marlene, that you can add regarding PSEDO activities po?
Yes. Regarding our technical assistance, kasi tumutulong tayo sa kanila for the submission of mandatory reports. We assist them, mentor, and tutor. Bibigay tayo ng tutorial services sa mga co-ops para ma-accomplish nila yung mga forms. Marami kasi yun.
Oo.
May mga co-op na talagang kailangan pa nilang tutukan na mag-accomplish ng forms.
Okay, ma'am. So, if
oo.
itong mga startup cooperatives na to, or they're planning to put up cooperative, they can always go to your office and
Yes.
seek for assistance. Ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, yun na po. Sige, agplan-plano. Dati, Fred ko, taga DIL dyan, nagpaplano yata magtayo ng
Ng co-op?
ng co-op or co-op ba yan, sir, or simbahan? Ewan ko, nakakwento lang. Pero anyway,
chicken coop.
oo nga. Kanina po, congratulations, Sir Mayor, no? I've seen your post in Facebook niya. And congratulations in maintaining your office, a place where your employees are enjoying to work. Kasi nag-award na kayo, ma'am. Simple things like this, yeah? Simple things like giving your constituents or your employees your direct report, direct subordinates, a certificate of appreciation for coming to work every day on time, and then rendering extra mile in rendering overtime, especially at this point that we are facing the COVID-19 pandemic. So they posted in Facebook. Kakailan, you can see that our director provided certificates to his subordinates. Congratulations, sir. And of course, agdangdangag mata po. Let's just congratulate and kablaawan tayo po. Digiti agdangdangag digit Ma'am Marlene, digiti partners tayo in terms of providing assistance during and after disaster. Yeah, digiti uniform men. And recently lang po ni nagtungtong kami kini Police Chief Master Sergeant Brian Buslig iti EOD K9 group dito barong unit da. And they are also sharing the best practices in terms of supporting the local government and of course the DILG in implementing the new normal activities tayo niya. And at kablawan tayo po ni Major Lapangan isun sa team leader tata. And of course, sir, you are more than welcome to send your feedback or your ano man kung meron tayong suggestions sa Facebook page ng isang guni sa ating gobernador. And also, Ma'am Marlene, kablawan ta. Speaking of partners in terms of disaster, nagiging uniform men natin, yung bagong fire marshal natin. Meron tayong bagong fire marshal ngayon. I do apologize, Kailian. I didn't get the name. But sir, if you're listening, welcome to the province of Kalinga. And thank you for pledging your full support to the province of Kalinga as well.
Welcome, sir.
Oo nga. And of course, nagbabalik. Kasama na natin to dati. Si Police Major Gadingan. Richard Gadingan. Oo.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Good afternoon, sir, if you're listening. And I know you're listening. Kasama natin to lagi. Si Police Major Richard Gadingan, he was the PCR before and then he was assigned to Procor. And then nagsublit ta. A matter of fact, nung pre-disaster, nung nag-open tayo ng OPSEN or Operation Center when we raised the alert level to blue alert, ito ang in preparation para sa tropical depression Dindo. We invited for emergency meetings sa OPSEN natin. And as expected, lagi naman isang tawag lang sa mga partners natin na to. They came and they checked in, and of course they pledged their help. They're always in standby. And fortunately, walang masyadong impact ang tropical depression Dindo sa atin probinsya. Yun lang panakanakang itong light to moderate and sometimes to heavy rain showers. But just the same po dagiti papadak nga dati disaster risk reduction management This is not the time to relax. Yeah.
Yes.
This is the time, though we need to sit back a little bit and rethink our strategy. Sabi nga ni Director Albert Mogul, at the Office of the Civil Defense, yeah, close coordination and collaboration within, the barangay, municipal, up to the provincial level, and including the national agencies who are member of the council, is the key to successful implementation of strategies. And Ma'am Arlene, naniniwala po talaga ako dyan, because effective communication and collaboration also is one of the best practices na ginagawa natin noon pa.
Yes.
Oo. And it yielded positive results. Yeah? In the past, we are very focused on of course, saving lives, and we maintained yung zero casualties.
Yes.
Not only that, with our governor, Engineer Ferdinand B. Tuban, who is very supportive sa mga DRR projects natin. Yeah?
Yes.
Like yung mga plans, eto nga, yung ICS trainings natin. And he is actually pushing us in rethinking and strategizing our ICS structure. Na before kasi lagi tayong on augmentation.
Yes.
Ang approach naman ngayon, the local government unit, the provincial local government unit, the approach now is for us, tayo na ang mag-reach out. So for that to be para maging successful yan, we have to create a structure nga lahat ng players doon or lahat ng stakeholders doon are actually strategically prepositioned in areas that are identified to be at risk. Ayun. And yung mga capacity natin like equipage and trainings, well supported naman. It just happened that nagkaroon nga tayo ng COVID-19 pandemic. But again, sabi nga ni Governor, haan niya day tati, manglapod tapno agbalin tayo nga well-capacitated DRR office. Yeah, with the support of our DRRMO as well, ni Ma'am Jolanta Collado Baak.
Hi, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon din po, ma'am, and get well soon. Amok nga medyo adasaksakitan ni Ma'am Jolanta tayo.
Bagbagana de Kalman.
So, get well soon po, ma'am, and thank you for your continued support to all the project of the DRM as well. And again, time check, we have 5 minutes before 1, Ma'am Marlene. Yeah?
Malapit na.
Oh, nagpartak ka rin. Nag-beat, yeah. So, Ma'am Marlene, any more updates from your office or any, announcements?
Well, danang DJ ni datin nga livelihood program tayo, DJ Kalinga Enterprises Enhancement Program. Nagpabulod ti provincial government kadagiti cooperatives nga qualified maka-avail kat adamot tinaykan tayo nga 10 nga beneficiaries.
Nice.
Oo. Last year nga nang rugida ito nga nag-release tayo iti pondo. So dati na-release nga 2.8 million. Ti daddo mga co-ops nga naka-avail kat gisubsubli damatan kasi dati kat revolving
Funds.
Ayun. Mabalin nga pag sisinublatan dagiti co-ops tayo. Kat agyaman kami kadagiti agisubsublin. Siyempre, nya ito sa rin tayo nga sumaruno naman tagisubli. So,
Tama.
Kitain tayo mga may subli tayo nga buo. Nya, kandagiti daddo mapay, dagiti mo na idi nga co-ops nga naka-avail, DJ ni dati nga pondo iti KTLDC. Mabalin na po nga gisubli tayo kasi ado nga DJ nakalista pa lang DJ ada kini member DJ provincial accounting kata subli tayo kumaapo DJ pondo na. Bulod DJ apuhan nga kwa dawat. Although assistance makatulong mangi padakkel kadagiti businesses city organizations tayo isubli tayo tabulod nga ron. Yun.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. 3 minutes before 1. Ma'am, adati question tayo dito niya. Adabati trainings tayo, online trainings or CBTS nga mabalin nga salian di kita interested nga constituents tayo.
Sir, adati mga trainings nga mahang kami pagamin nga nagarami diti schedules na kapuk dito nga pandemic. So we are thinking by batch.
Okay.
Tapno maka-avail mat lang ang dagiti daddo mga co-ops ta narigat mat nga may agigid dandamin kat syempre je crowd narigat nga.
Yes, ma'am.
I-handle.
Oo, kasi ito nga, we are observing the new normal.
Oo,
Nya?
oo nga.
And again, to the public knowledge, nya, no, may kayo visit apo sa Capitol, even in the office of the PDRMC. And I'm pretty sure in your office, makita yo apo
Yes.
that we are observing the new normal. Nya? And we are advocating the protocols of new normal. Ken kastamat kuma, ti kaadwan. And we are always kami nga maumuma nga mangi palpalagip nya tulungan tayo iti programa ti gobyerno tayo nya and let's help each other to ensure that we are fighting one fight as one kalinga ako na nagarod ni Apo Governor in battling the COVID-19 pandemic nya. And Ma'am Marlene, any parting message before we leave the program?
Yes, thank you very much. Kat, ipalagip ko lang, dagiti updates tayo, lukatan nyo lang di FB group kayo, di Pisedo Kalinga. Anytime gamin nga da sumangpot nga issuances from other agencies nang Rona iti regulatory agency tayo nga CDA. Kat, may forward nga dago si Jai, may share nga dago si Jai. Kat, Jai kayo nga agala iti updates. Kat, thank you very much, Sir Harvey. Iti ito nga gundaway nga nakaitad man iti opisina iti Pisedo iti updates para kadagiti constituents tayo nang Rona dagiti kooperatiba. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Marlene, for gracing us with your time today, and thank you for sharing the activities of the Pisedo. And kastangarod po niya 1 minute before 1 p.m. And thank you. Iti anos nyo agdangdangag iti programa isang guni sa ating gobernador. Sapay kumaapot na i-share mi iti programa ni Apo Engineer Ferdinand B. Tuban. No adaman apo ti haming na sumbatan niya questions you can always park your questions at the isang guni sa ating gobernador Facebook page. And thank you to Radyo Natin 103.7 Tabuk City nationwide for always having us here and share the programs of the local government unit. Thank you. This is Harvey G. Calilong, Operations and Warning Officer Designate of the PDRMC, in behalf of Ma'am Jonica Alaysa Legacy Mercado, Information Officer 3 of the Provincial Government Office.
Isang guni sa ating gobernador. Tuwing Martes, alas 12 hanggang 1:00 ng hapon. Isang guni sa ating gobernador.